Hi guys, welcome to Paul's Cooking Adventures. Today we're going to be making some lovely cheesy garlic bread. This is insanely good. You got to try this one. Looking forward to today. Let's get cooking. Let's run through the ingredients. We're going to need some baker's flour or strong flour, sugar, some milk, salt, softened butter and some yeast. Let's get cooking. In a bowl we can put some of our milk, our yeast, we can just let this sit for a couple of minutes. Now we can go in with our sugar, our salt, our flour, give this a mix. Be careful not to break your wooden spoon. We'll do the rest by hand. Just want to mix it all until it's incorporated. We can then grab our softened butter and just add our softened butter in. Just push it into the middle and we can just start to mix this around. Don't need to mix it too much at this stage. We can now just leave this one. I'm going to leave it for 15 minutes. Just remove our lid. What we're going to do now is starting to get a little bit sticky, which is good. You see a nice stretch on it. What we're going to do is pull from the outside and push into the center. We can go around and do this a few times. We can now put the lid back on and we can leave this for half an hour. Starting to get really sticky now. We can repeat the process again. And we can leave that now for another 40 minutes. While we're waiting for our bread to prove, we can grab ourselves some garlic, some tin foil, and then we can just wrap our garlic up. Into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Okay, our garlic's been in the oven now for around 20 minutes. Pretty hot. All we can do is we're just going to cut these in half. And then we can squeeze out our garlic. Some people like a lot of garlic and some people not so much garlic, so it's a very personal thing on how much garlic you want in there. But all we need to do now is just crush it with the back of a knife. You can see it's super soft. And we just automatically have made a lovely garlic paste there. This won't be as strong as the normal garlic, so you will need more than you normally would put in. As the roasting of the garlic makes it a little bit milder. Brings out all the caramelized flavor, so you've got much better flavor in there. what we can do is we can grab our block of cream cheese that we have here, and we can go straight into our cream cheese. And I'm just going to mix this in with the back of a spoon. I left my cream cheese out of the fridge for the last half an hour to an hour. Just make sure that it's nice and soft to make sure it's easy to work with. Now that it's soft enough, we can just use our spatula. Just make sure it's well worked in. What I'm going to do now is I've got a block of Parmesan cheese. I'm just going to grate a bit of Parmesan into this mix. And we can thoroughly mix this one through as well. We can now go in with equal quantity of mozzarella cheese. And we can mix this one through. There's our cheese mix ready to go. 40 minutes later, look at that beautiful thing. You can just go down on our bench with a little bit of flour, a little bit in here too, make sure our hands are well covered, and we can just tip it out onto the bench. All we want to do now is just tuck it under. We're just going to make a roll out of it, just so it's very easy to cut our dough up. If you want to make these burger bun sizes, we can go a little bit larger. However, most of these we're going to do smaller. We can do these all different sizes, some a little bit larger, some a little bit bigger. I'll even cut some of these in half again. And then we can grab them in our hands and work them into a ball. Very easy to do. All you want to do is put it into your hand, cup your hand so it's around it, and we're going to go in a circular motion around, and it'll come into a ball. Some we can make a little bit smaller and just break them in half. Same process again. Now that all our balls have been made up, we can grab back our cheese. And what we're going to do with our cheese is we're now just going to make a hole in the bottom of our bread. As such, we can grab a little bit of the cheese with our fingers, and then all we want to do is pinch them over the top. Close them up, and it's ready to go. So again, to show you, just placing our thumbs on the inside, we'll work it around in a circle just to make it a nice even size, and then we can grab a decent amount of our filling, place it inside, and then we just fold over the edges to meet in the center, and just make sure that they're all covered up so that they're not going to leak out. There we go. Let these ones prove for another 15 minutes. What we can do now is just with a little bit of milk, we can give a nice brush to all our rolls. This will help with the glazing process, will make your buns look absolutely beautiful when they come out. We can then grab our Parmesan cheese, and we're going to give a nice grate of Parmesan cheese all over the top. We can also grab some mozzarella. You don't want to be too heavy-handed with the mozzarella. We're just going to lightly put some cheese across the mozzarella on top. There we go now, ready to go in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius. And there we have it, guys, our cheesy garlic bread. Now, who wants to look inside this thing? Let's grab one of these off. Oh, look at that goo. Absolutely, to die for. Look at that, stringy goodness. Thank you for joining me today. Thanks for all my subscribers. Please make a comment down the bottom. I love hearing from you guys. Until the next recipe, see you later.